Hello everyone, it's Dane Fluffy here on Saints Row 3rd. Anyway, I'm not going to play the full game. I'm going to give you a glimpse at it. I don't want to ruin the storyline because it is amazing. You have to play it to find out. But I actually think this is better than GTA because it's got all these different vehicles you can choose from, even aerial vehicles, and it's really wacky, like really hilarious. And it is pretty fun, like really fun. So go on and do a try. Oh wait, no. I want to check my weapons first. Sorry, my brain's just out there right now. I'll switch that to that. Switch that to the Shark-O-Matic. Ooh, yes. That to this. That to this. That to... Yes, the Cyber Buster. Yes. Alright, yeah, why not? Chief Clyde West that gave him just enough power on the Lucas Oil Photo Finish Cam to win by just about 3/4 of a car length. Okay, now
check in with Dave Conley.
Y'all are not seeing anything. You're not seeing anything.
It doesn't suck. No, going into this year, Shane told me
use these
one thing we're going to do this year is have a lot of
so.
fun, and that we've done so far. I mean, testing, camaraderie, the team, everything's great here, great motorsports, and yeah, that first one like coming on the wall, that's a good feeling for sure, and we're just hoping for 3 more today.
Sorry, I'm a terrible driver in this game.
A strange and different national event for Jason Line. The first time he's ever competed in a pro stock category.
Even though I don't use them.
Without Greg Anderson on the property. We'll be up against Matt Hartford. 2-round wins last year. One of those
check out.
coming against Jason Line.
Let's not do that. Okay, yeah, why not? Let's do a mission. Weird Science.
Vincent Nobile in there. Jason was running around crazy up between all 3 cars. Usually always takes time to take a little shot at me, and he didn't have time for that, so I knew he was busy.
Matt Hartford threw a 004 on him, but Jason drove around at the top end, 6:54.8.
Okay then. I guess we're going to Smiling Jack's Diner. Let's go for the Witch's Brew. Oh my gosh, why does this fucker have to choose so far away? I'll be back at you guys in a minute. I'm going to pause the recording and just bring it back up whenever we get there. Alright everyone, we're here. And jump on.
You wanted more power. Wouldn't this have been smarter?
Yeah, parachutes.
Yes. E3 Sparkplug's Diamond Fire technology delivers superior power and exceptional fuel efficiency.
Okay, now let's see what's going on.
Latte or Olay, cozy or cool, or exactly the way you want it. Until boom, your mattress is a battleground.
Talk about a major fanboy.
Enter the Sleep Number bed, an innovative design that lets couples sleep together in individualized comfort. He's the softie. The Sleep Number setting is 35. You're the rock at 60. As your needs change, you can adjust your Sleep Number bed so you can sleep better together. The Ultimate Sleep Number event is on now, only at a Sleep Number store, with queen mattresses as low as $599.99. No better sleep with Sleep Number.
I take Prilosec OTC each morning for my frequent heartburn. Because you can't beat 0 heartburn.
Prilosec OTC is the #1 doctor-recommended frequent heartburn medicine for 8 straight years. 1 pill each morning, 24 hours, 0 heartburn.
Last play of the game. You'll remember this day the rest of your... Do you really have to do that? Number 23 has been in my truck all day long. What are you going to do about it? I don't know. Just wait. same time next week?
Yeah, sure.
I'm on the best of everything all working together plan.
Oh no, you don't get an
AKA
autograph.
home of the superior fiber-rich network, pumping gigs of good stuff into my home. Now here's what more fiber gets me. TiVo in every room.
Really?
Wi-Fi
Really,
on
we had
every
to use
device.
this?
Best calling features, fastest speeds,
No,
10,000
I'm not using
titles
that card.
on demand, DVR shows in the palm of my hand.
Oh.
Sunlight is the innovator, the uncomplicated. With them, I'm always taken care of, with more than my fair share of. Easy.
So far in Pro Stock, every higher qualified pair has moved into the second round here at the Circle K Winter Nationals, the opening race of the 2014 NHRA Mellow Yellow Drag Racing Series. The higher qualified car here, he's the #1 qualifier. It's Vincent Nobile taking on the Aussie, Shane Tucker, second.
And it's not the first time that Shane Tucker's raced in America. He actually raced a junior dragster at Denver back in 2001. Vinny Nobile used to race juniors at my home track in Englishtown.
There you go. Vincent Nobile, the defending champion of this event. And he's got a round 1 win here in Pittsburgh.
See, I told y'all I'm a terrible driver in here.
Best time slip of the round.
Well, as you take another look at it, I've always said that Vince Nobile is probably one of the best pro stock drivers out there. I would go on the line and say maybe he is the best natural driver. No 16 reaction time to be able to hit that and then make a very good run. This kid is the real deal, and I can tell you, he's one of those kids when he could drive a pro stock car that well. He's probably one of those guys who get any type of car and win.
Vincent into round number 2 to take on Jeg, a rematch of last year's final.
And
Shotgun rules.
Matt Hagan, you can see that thrash continues, but take a look at all of the different Don Schumacher Racing shirts that are down here. There are guys from the Matco team, from the U.S. Army team, from the Valvoline team. All of these guys coming together just to try and get Matt Hagan out for a second round matchup against Robert Hight. We saw him in the kitty litter, and what went wrong with his shoes popped out? They got stuck around this safety latch, and that caused the delay. It was enough that Matt could not get the car stopped. And Matt, I know it was a wild ride for you. What was that like?
Yeah, I mean, that's the first time I've ever put one in the sand, and, you know, if I'd had 10 more foot at racetrack, I probably could have got her stopped, but I got out there and it started hopping, and I just never felt the shoes really get hard, and I was trying to pull some brake, but like I said, once it gets hopping a little bit, you just kind of got to let the car go and settle, and then try to pull some more brake, but just run out of racetrack out there. It's a good thing we didn't nose her in real hard, and it didn't hurt the body really, so, you know, just one of those deals, you got to have both parachutes out here in Pomona, but, you know, we got a good crew working hard to get this express lane car back in the winner's circle. You know, gonna go beat Robert now.
Definitely come down to teamwork right now.
Come on, Pierce. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Larry Morgan combining for 977 pro stock races. Alan Johnson is in the peak power rankings according to Mike Dunn.
Hardest class to predict on
Jump on in here,
because we've
Pierce.
had so many changes, there's so many unknowns. A couple of that cars that are obviously consistent from last year. Jed Kopp and Alan Johnson, that's why they're there. Erica Enders.
Heck yeah, now this is my kind of car.
One here in the
Nice,
fall.
fast.
That's why she's third.
Nobody in any big hurry here. I'm trying to say that both Larry Morgan and Alan Johnson can be stubborn, but Alan goes first.
Oh,
Alan
big! For Larry! Say goodnight!
Larry Morgan, wow, already has half as many
Okay,
round wins as he had
okay,
the racing events a year ago. A giant full shot. Giant on the reaction timer. Larry Morgan left more than a tenth ahead of Alan
About
Johnson.
1,200. So let's put it in perspective. Alan basically would have had to run about a 6:44 to beat him. 6:43, right in that range.
Whoa.
Wow, there's an upset.
With Vincent Nobile as he advances, how different is life now that you've switched?
You know, just because it's a shoe joint, I'll use
Not a whole
this.
lot different. I'm just proud of my guys giving me a fast race car. Hats off to Shane and his crew coming out here qualifying for their first race ever. You know, I'm just super excited to be here. Car's running great. Now just 3 more to go, right?
Yeah, and only Jed Coughlin in the next round.
That's all right. I think we'll have them.
Thanks.
We get set for the last pair. Derek Kramer, Erica Enders Stevens. An opportunity to remind you about Big Monday in NCAA basketball. We're first at 7 o'clock. The Terrapins will take on the Cavaliers. Then at 9, it's a Big 12 battle. An in-state battle as Kansas takes on
Okay,
Kansas
targets.
State. Big Monday, presented by Verizon. Well, there is that red Elite Motorsports car that Erica Anders Stevens has already taken to a quicker time slip than did Ricky Jones. Ricky won here in Pomona. So this car maybe could find its way back today. Let's find out. Oh, that one was close.
I tell you what, Kramer gave her a heck of a race.
Husband Richie Stevens looks on and says, wow, Erica, you just dodged Derek Kramer, who ran a career best. It's both junior dragster racers into the start, but on a great show here to wrap up round number 1.
Yeah, Derek Kramer had a slight whole shot advantage, and Erica was able to drive around. Just a good drag race there.
Alan Johnson just shaking his head. Not often we see you get beat like that on the tree. How much do you then beat yourself up?
Oh man, I just went brain dead there. I slipped, something happened there. I don't know what happened to me on the start line, but you're right. You know, it's not like the Mopar Express Lane team, me or the team. So we'll go back and regroup and get them in Phoenix.
Oh.
Now the Pro Stock ladders, we look forward now to round number 2, where all the higher qualified cars on this side of the ladder advance, including Vincent Nobile and V. Gaines, that will pick their lanes against their opponent.
On the other side of the ladder, not all the higher qualified cars advance, especially Larry Morgan, number 15, and he's going to have lane choice over Shane Gray. Dave Conley will be able to pick his lane over Jason Line.
Round 1 is in the books. That means round 2 is coming up next. When it does, it will feature the 2012 Top Fuel winner, Spencer Massey, warming his car for a race against David Drebnin. All that and more coming up next from California.
Imagine a viewing experience so real. You're not only trackside, you're inside. Meet Butt Kicker, a simple wireless device that takes just seconds to install. Breakthrough technology that shakes your couch and rocks you without any additional volume. Experience the thrill of live racing at home. Go to ShakeMyCouch.com right now to see a special offer for race fans. Don't just watch TV, feel it.
In the nation, what's precious to you is precious to us. And from your family to your belongings to your dreams for retirement,
Okay, you know what?
Nationwide is here to protect what you love most. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
I could go back to school on the traditional route. Lots of people do. I mean, lots. But they aren't me. I want classes I control, not lectures I have to sit through. I'm not out to land some job. I want a career. I know I don't want that. I'm not afraid to go my own way. And it looks like I'm not alone.
Oh, heck no.
CTU, the new direction of education. Are you ready?
Die!
I got the most amazing Valentine's gift. I thought it was incredibly thoughtful and really unique.
This Valentine's Day, surprise them with something different. Give Sherry's Berries, the freshest, juiciest strawberries dipped in the finest ingredients. Choose from over 50 gourmet toppings, all delivered fresh to any home or office on Valentine's Day.
They were delivered to my office, and everyone was so jealous.
With this special offer, get a signature box of Sherry's Berries for just $19.99 and order now to double the berries for just $9.99 more.
It's a great deal, and she loved it.
Go to berries.com, click on the mic in the upper right corner, and enter code TEAM. Get these amazing strawberries for just $19.99 or double the berries for only $9.99 more.
You can't go wrong sending a box of Sherry's Berries.
Remember, berries.com. Click the mic and enter code TEAM or call 888-SWEET-90.
Hey, is that Watch ESPN?
Yep.
Is it a website and app that lets me watch live ESPN?
Yep.
On my smartphone, tablet, or laptop?
Yeah.
That's clutch. Can I use it to watch the Canes play Duke live while enjoying an overpriced cup of coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use it to watch Big Ten action after my 7th flight delay?
No doubt.
Can I use it to watch the Wildcats at work while acting like I'm being productive?
Yes.
So you're telling me Watch ESPN is the clutch way to watch ESPN?
Yep.
Watch college hoops live all season long on Watch ESPN. Download the app or visit watchespn.com.
So clutch.
The Circle K NHRA Winter Nationals is brought to you by Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side.
John Force. Don't call that man superstitious as we come back to the NHRA Mellow Yellow Drag Racing Series at the Circle K Winter National. Remember the crew swap when he went over with Robert Height's team? He still comes out of that trailer at the start of a new season. He's #1 in your power rankings.
Okay, well, that came out true. Remember, I took the power rankings based on performance at the first 2 events, or the 2 events held here at Pomona. John Force, even though he didn't win either of those, he had the most points. Matt Hagan took out Courtney Force in that first round. He's still in. Courtney is on the trailer, though.
Round number 2, John Force will race Tommy Johnson Jr. Again, worth noting, Courtney Force, despite losing, did set the speed record for Funny Car. Top Fuel, that's what we're focusing on now, where Doug Cleven, the #1 qualifier, picks his lane against Richie Crampton. Your driver is highlighted in yellow. They have lane choice. We begin with Clay Millican and Steve Torrence.
And for Steve Torrence, early in the weekend, his team was battling an ignition problem, so Richard Hogan and the crew, after Friday night's qualifying session, made a lot of replacements, checked the harnesses, some ignition boxes, and they got it fixed.
Good race.
And they just took out Dexter Tuttle's new driver, Clay Millican. 379 at 324 miles an hour. Millican was there, but that team led by Richard Hogan did not make a mistake.
I tell you, both these teams have done a great job this week. I know Clay's already going home after that second round loss, but give credit to that.
When you well,
it's really satisfying. I thought maybe he broke or something. You know what? I'm just glad to get to the next round. I really cheated Lucas last year on not winning very many rounds, so I feel good about this win, that's for sure. And I like to get a few more today. And thank you guys.
In Tommy Johnson Jr.'s pit as he gets ready for his second-round matchup against the defending Funny Car champion, John Force. And Tommy, you had your teammate Jack Beckman in the first round. Now you got to go up against the champ. What do you got for him?
I tell you what, John's been running good all weekend. I mean, in racing, you strive to beat the best, and he's the best right now. And he's been that way for years. And I really enjoyed it back in the day when, you know, he and I go head-to-head back when he was in Funny Car full-time. So to get back out here and to meet him in second round, I think we'll be okay. I mean, we ran 404 first round, 320. This team is getting better and better and better all weekend, every run. We might have a surprise for him. Who knows?
Could that surprise be messing with him on the line?
Whatever it takes.
You know, I remember a race back to the U.S. Nationals where Tommy Johnson got beat by John Force on a hole shot, and that didn't sit well with Tommy. You hold on to stuff like that. That was in the final round, by the way, 2002.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's horrible getting beat on a hole shot, but in the final round, good.
On the racetrack, it's going to be Spencer Massey, a former Winter Nationals winner, up against David Grubnick. Meanwhile, back in the staging lanes, Matt Hagan climbs into his office. Got a big-time matchup with Robert Height. And how about Richie Crampton? Comes all the way from Australia, works on the clutch in the car he is now driving. The former ride of Morgan Lucas, but now he's had a great rookie start.
Well, good news for the teams with this chance of some showers in the area. A small chance has left some cloud cover on that racetrack. The temperature conditions are very similar to what we saw in the first round, so they shouldn't have to make too big of adjustments if they ran well in that first round of eliminations.
Connie Coletta, one top fuel here in 67. The first man to go 290. He tunes David Grubnick. Not a very good tune-up on that one. Spencer Massey, the guy who gave him his start, Don Perdomo in attendance, now gets a round win for Don Schumacher, 378.
In Ron Capps' pit for a Grind Boss Fix-It pit report. I'm with his crew chief, Ron Tobler. Of course, the big explosion during qualifying on Friday. And Ron, you guys have had a chance to diagnose it. What happened, and how do you prevent it from happening again?
Well, you know, when we first saw it happen, we thought maybe it broke a rod, and in which case the piston will sometimes go up and hit the intake valve and cause an explosion, or it was something in the valve train. And in this case, it was something in the valve train. This is kind of your typical valve retainer. The spring goes underneath here. So you have the retainer, and then you have these locks that hold the retainer in place and hold the spring in place. So, and this is what the top of the valve looks like. It's got this groove here that hold these locks in place. Well, what happened on the valve on Friday evening is that the top of it came off. And once it came off, then it allowed these locks to come out. Intake valve falls down into the piston and produces an explosion.
So how do you prevent that from happening?
Well, we kind of been going through all of our parts, the retainers, the valves, the springs, and these locks, and we feel we've traced it down to maybe some locks that are not quite the right dimension on the inner diameter, and it prevented the lock from seating properly on the valve. And so we spent a lot of last night going through them one by one, trying to find enough.
I don't know if I should trust this kid.
Looking for a solution in Ron Capps' pit.
Doesn't take very much to create a big problem. All Alanabi, all
Anyways,
Alanabi driver leads your power rankings.
Mass
Yeah,
Chaos.
Sean Langby didn't have lane choice because, hey, he struggled in the first round. Did a good job of backpedaling to get the win. Caleb Volusia went right down the racetrack, has that lane choice. I'll tell you what, you can't give Sean too many opportunities. That team will figure it out and get right back on track. Oh, what a race!
How about this one? Khaled takes down the champion in round 2. A year ago, it was Langdon who won here en route to
I love this guy.
national event win. He took out Khaled. The roles have reversed.
Sean had 200% advantage on the start line. Watch Sean in the far lane. That car was really out of the groove. He was just hanging on. Probably cost him a little bit of elapsed time. And as a result, Cal was able to drive around that whole shot at the start and get the win.
Wow, that was a great race, and coming up, we're no doubt going to have some more. The conditions are still right for guys like Matt Hagan, Insert Chief Dickie Venable. We know they can run the big number, but so too can Robert Height. For John Force Racing, a prime-time matchup when we come back to the Circle K Winter Nationals.
Circle K is home for the ice cold polar.
And also, this game has collectibles, like money, all that kind of stuff, and these things.
So stop by Circle K today and grab yourself an ice cold polar pop.
Disturbing, I know, but funny, nonetheless.
Taco Bell's XXL steak nachos are not a big meal for 6'10" NBA star Kevin Love. Even 2 times the steak, they do not overwhelm Kevin Love.
Okay.
Nor do the XXL steak nachos intimidate Kevin Love. But you are not Kevin Love. Taco Bell's XXL steak nachos, a regular sized meal for Kevin Love, a XXL sized meal for you.
I'm here to grant you 3 wishes. Just kidding, I'm Blake Griffin. Do you guys have GameFi? No? You totally should. They have over 8,000 games with no due dates or late fees. And the best part is,
Never get burned by a bad game.
Now offering PlayStation 4 and Xbox One games. Go to GameFly.com. Enter GAME for 1 month free. Product shown rated through web.
Uh-oh. Yeah, those are stink bombs. Lots of fun in it.
Furniture Row's President's Day sale is happening now. Save on a great selection of complete room groups that include a 50-inch HD TV or Xbox One. Like this 9-piece group for only $19.99 plus a free 50-inch HD TV. Our President's Day sale ends soon. Home of Denver Mattress, a Tempur-Pedic elite retailer.
The wish of every bride is to have a ring that's just as beautiful as the one in her dreams. Wishes will come true at Elliott's Jewelers with this exquisite collection of Diodori engagement rings and wedding bands. With so many styles and sizes to choose from, every bride's ring can be as unique as she is and crafted in the finest quality. Download the Vow app to design your own dream ring. Make your wedding ring fantasy come true at Elliott's Jewelers, 1 mile south of Duluth, Tyler.
Furniture Row's President's Day sale is happening now. Save big on room groups and so much more and get no interest for up to 5 years. For a limited time, enter to win a Caribbean cruise for 4. Our President's Day sale ends soon. Home of Denver Mattress, a Tempur-Pedic elite retailer.
Oh, that got up fast.
My favorite part about drag racing is the fact that no matter who they are, I can bring out the biggest star in the world, the biggest musician, the coolest person that I think in the world, and I can impress them with what we have in drag racing. It never fails. You bring somebody out to watch 10,000 horsepower funny cars or dragsters, and you can completely blow their mind.
You know, Ron Capps has that star power from James Hetfield of Metallica, Michael Anthony from Van Halen, Randy Couture. UFC out here this weekend. They love to come watch old Capsy. But right now it's all about Richie Crampton and Doug Collette at the Circle K Winter Nationals. You know why I love NHRA Mellow Yellow Drag Racing? Because I get to sit next to Mike Dunn and watch it on high definition.
Watching's the best part. This should be a really good race. Both cars ran well in the first round.
Doug Collette, the #1 qualifier. Richie Crampton, the rookie. Boy, John Oberhofer has a tune-up going. Check out that speed, 330 miles an hour. That's the new track standard. Jim Oberhofer, your car is BAD bad.
Doug, he hit the throttle, that front end came up, and sometimes you gotta be careful, because if it comes up too high, hits that wheelie bar, it can unload. Take a look, watch the left side of your screen. Hits it again, boom, comes up, sets it right back down, and goes right down the racetrack like it's been doing all weekend long. Great job.
Kyle Belushi standing by. How tough is it when you go against your teammate and he is the champion?
Oh, nothing better than start the season and take the person from Tony and second round from Sean Logan. I think I got a good hard round to start the season with it.
A nice way to start the season. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, in the 53 previous years of this race, Top Fuel has produced 37 different winners. This side of the ladder, Doug Collette and Spencer Massey both have won this event. The lane choice in that semifinal goes to Doug. The other side, looking for a first-time Winter Nationals winner. Guaranteed to have that opportunity, at least in the final, as Khaled picks his lane over Steve Torrence. Well, the NHRA Mellow Yellow Series continues in 2 weeks. Mike, you ready to head out to Wild Horse Pass in Phoenix, Arizona?
Absolutely. I love Phoenix, out in the desert.
It's the CarQuest Auto Parts Nationals, where a year ago, Erica Enders won in Pro Stock. I mean, the ladies went 1 and 2 to start the year. Courtney the winners. Erica down in Phoenix. It all happens at the times you see on your screen. All right, from the long, skinny cars to the shorter, stockier, well, fatter ones, where John Force, Ron Capps, Robert Height, and Del Worsham were picked their lanes. We talked about the big matchup between the powerhouse cars of Hagan and Height. It's first.
Matt Hagan and Robert Height. I've heard Matt Hagan talk about the fact that he just loves to take out the John Force cars. You know, there might be a lot to the fact that Don Schumacher loves when he takes it out. That might have something to do with why Matt likes it also.
That guy just put a little bug in my ear. Ready for this? But might we see the first side-by-side 3-second plenty car pass?
Conditions are there. The cars are on the line.
You know, Zippy can pull that deal out.
Oh, boy.
And if Hagan gets into the threes, it'll be the first time this weekend.
Good race.
How about side-by-side 403s, though? And on a whole shot, the reaction time offsets the quicker ET of Robert Height and Matt Hagan. See the sigh of relief from Mickey Venables there?
I think you went, whoo, that was close.
And guess what? Courtney Force held the speed record for all of 1 round, because now it belongs to Matt Hagan.
Wow, by 5,000ths of a second, the margin of victory, Matt Hagan advances in a great race.
That new mark, 322 and changes. You take a look at the intervals on the track. This one was a seesaw affair, back and forth. Just 5 thou, or 28 inches, separates the two. Give it. Speed record holder Hagan. Well, coming up next, it will be Gary Densham, a man who's been doing this for a long, long time, as has Del Worsham. Circle K, Winter National.
What's inside?
Oh, yes.
65 years of experience in hot and cold protection. From an independent, family-owned business that's never been afraid to give you exactly what's right for your engine and your wallet. Peak, run true.
Don't miss NHRA's East Coast opener, the Emily Oil NHRA Internationals, March 13th through 16th at Plus Raceway in Gainesville. Get tickets early and save at NHRATix.com. Kids 12 and under are free. You're a part of it. The NHRA Nitro Generation, American-made.
Did you make a person last year? A little tiny person
Yeah, let's go
that's
for Kinsey.
really bad at eating? You know the answers to questions like that, so you're the best person to do your taxes. Intuit TurboTax. It's amazing what you're capable of.
This is a great car. Show me the Carfax.
Yeah.
Want to see something even better? Try these 3D glasses. What a great deal!
You want to see what accidents in service have been reported to Carfax. Nobody knows everything, but a Carfax report is a great place to start.
Show me the Carfax.
Oh, the car feels like it's right here. Whoa, it's coming at me!
Before you buy a used car, say, show me the
Yeah,
Carfax. Ask
no
your dealer
chance.
or go to Carfax.com.
I sense you've overpacked your stomach. Try Pepto to go. It's Pepto-Bismol that fits in your pocket. Relief can be yours, but your peanuts are mine. It's Pepto to go.
Is your property a jungle choked with overgrown saplings and brush? Take back your land with a DR Field and Brush Mower. Nothing stops the DR. Thick grass and weeds, out of control brush, briars, or canes, even 3-inch thick trees are no match for America's favorite brush mower. Lock it in and rip it up. Clear it out, clean it up, and rediscover the land you've lost. And with optional attachments, the self-propelled DR Field and Brush Mower converts into a finish mower, a snow thrower, a portable chipper, or a grater blade. It's a field and brush cutter and so much more.
Call 1-800-418-1905 for a free buyer's guide and DVD. You'll learn how you can try a DR Field and Brush Mower at home for 6 months and pay no monthly interest for 36 months. Hurry, this offer won't last. Call 1-800-418-1905. Online at drfieldbrush.com.
I'm Jay Billis, and I'm here to tell you to cast your vote for the John R. Wooden Award, presented by Wendy's, the award for the best college basketball player in the country. Majestic, isn't it? To win this bad boy, you've got to have skills.
Rebounding, passing, defense, dribbling, shooting.
Skills like those possessed by these guys. The Wooden Award 5. To vote for the best college baller and meet the Wooden Award 5, go to woodenawardvote.com.
The NHRA Mellow Yellow Drag Racing Series and a classic race. A whole shot win for the driver of the blue, white, and yellow Mopar. Drove around it. Robert Height is done about Matt Hagan, who also set the speed record. That official mark, 322.73 mile an hour. These crew chiefs are amazing. Well, Gary Densham, Del Worsham are on the line now.
Alright, well, that's it from Dan Fluffy here with Saints Row 3. Give it a try, see what you think.
As a 44th birthday
Catch you
coming
later,
up on
keep it
Tuesday,
puppy.
just got himself